All right, Frank, here's the story for tomorrow. So this garden bed, this one here, this remains, and this is the one we're going to create a border around. So it's about 70 feet. I have enough bricks to go 2 bricks high. So you'll sink the first brick in, actually probably not much at all, if at all, because you're going to make, you know, an interlock bed about 1 foot wide all the way around that the first layer will sit on, and then we'll glue the second layer to the top. So this stuff, he doesn't like this stuff here, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But so almost all of that's going to go. You could leave a little bit, but dig most of it out. You see there's a peony here. There's hostas over here. Even the lilies can be thinned out. He thinks there's too many lilies. Those lilies, they can be thinned, but I wouldn't thin them too much. But, and all this is all crap. So I'll have to dig most of that out. Over here, I think these are not bad. We could probably leave those. The potentilla, of course, you leave it, and the vinca, of course, you leave that. Now, the burning bushes, as you can see, they're huge. So he really wants them taken down quite a bit. You gotta watch it though, because as you can see, they're getting leggy, meaning they're leggy down here. They have legs, and so there's not a ton of foliage left in the top. So, but I'd say 1 foot minimum. You just have to be careful, you know, like I always say, don't take off too much because you can't put it back on. So you might have to trim them twice. Do 1 foot and then maybe go 1 foot again, or maybe 1.5 feet. Boxwood can be pruned a little bit. Then the bulk of the matter. So this has to be completely rebuilt, and I think you're right. You're probably just gonna have to take it all out and build it again. Try to leave most of it in place. You might be able to leave the interlock in place. I would try to do that. We may have to reset the interlock, but I think if you start taking the interlock out first and then take the sides of the stairs out, and then everything's going to fall down. But maybe if you leave the interlock, when you take these pieces out, maybe the stone won't fall out, but more than likely it will. So you might have to just rebuild the whole thing. These are simpler, right? We just weed the bed a bit. You rip out the 2 that are there and you put in the new 2. It's just going to be 2 along here. This is 2 separate boxes. There is a border right there and a border here. Same thing here. 2 lengths. You're going to have to figure out the wood. These here, I believe I just measured this as 16 feet. And it doesn't have to be exact, you know, like this one, because I did buy 16-foot lengths. So my guess is you can build this with the 2 16-foot lengths. And then, so if it's a little shorter, doesn't matter, right? But use the 2 16-foot lengths there. All of the other pieces, the 8-foot lengths, I think I got some 10-foot too for this. This is 20 feet. So I can't remember what I did. I couldn't, maybe I got, yeah, I might have got 10-footers. 4 10-footers, that's how you do that. Although you shouldn't have a gap, the same gap, right? So yeah, I think I got 8-footers here. You have to cut some and overlap them and nail them together. These, you're going to use 8-footers. I think these are like 6.5 or so. You have to cut them. So tomorrow morning, you need, of course, the chainsaw. I'll sharpen the chainsaw today so it's nice and sharp for you. And you should bring the skill saw, the corded skill saw, because it might be useful to cut these rather than chainsaw makes a really shitty cut. So you might have to cut one side with skill saw, turn it around, cut it again on the other side. I'll leave that up to you, buddy. All right, that's it.